Hello, thanks for coming for the ANIKI's vlog. I'm Takashi, I'm an actor and I'm Japanese. So today I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons why I prefer to live in Sydney. I'm from Japan. I originally Japanese heritage, but now I'm in Sydney for 2 years. So it means still fresh in living in Sydney, Australia. 5 reasons why I prefer to live in Sydney. So, the reason number 1, nature. Yes, Sydney, Australia is so beautiful. There are plenty of nice beaches, the Bondi Beach. Even Hugh Jackman, he comes to the Bondi Beach to swim, and there's so many beautiful beaches and national parks, and Blue Mountain, just a 3 hours drive from here, and just the Royal National Parks, the huge big national park, just 1 hour drive from my house, And I show you, so here, my house, even my house, can you see that? Oh, damn, raining. But there's a lot of trees and kookaburras. Actually, this is one of the part of the national parks. So, yeah, you must, if you come to Sydney, you must get a car and just drive to everywhere. There are so many beautiful natures, forests, rivers, and beaches here. Number 2, diversity. So many different background people. I'm really surprised when I just come to Australia. So many different background people. Of course, not only the Japanese, of course not the Asian people like Chinese or Malaysian or Singaporean, but Europeans, Latin Americans, North Americans, so everyone's here. So it's very fun because when I was in Japan, I really had a chance to see a friend from overseas. Of course, so a lot of tourists is come now and then and just visit Japan. But they just temporarily visiting. Just most of the visitors, not live in not everyone can speak Japanese, so they just visit. But here in Sydney, most of them try to live in, or start a new life, or start their own business, or they want to do something. So that there's some reason to stay in Australia, and I'm really impressed because if I just talk every day with the Japanese people, it's a bit boring because they're all similar. Of course, the people are different. Even Japanese people, we all have a different viewpoint. We have different viewpoint of their lives, but in a different culture background, different religious things, or it's totally different feelings. Yeah, it's gave me a different new value of the prospect of the life. It's very exciting, And as an actor, I can get a new idea of the life, or oh, I didn't know that this kind of life experience, it's never felt in Japan before, but here it's happened, and someone's feeling like this. And I can learn every day from my friends and every people we meet, who meet in the city. Or not always the good things, sometimes very bad things happen. So many dodgy people, not safe. But even if that kind of thing is one of the good lessons for me, because, this is life. It's just out of the comfort zone, because in Japan, in the Japanese society, just Japanese community, just comfort zone. It's so boring. But once you leap out to the outside of the comfort zone, so much fun. And now I have a really big confidence of what how the human feels, how the human being is, how the human beings are, and it's really important as an actor to give some idea of the acting, the creativity, and create some films and stories, So this is second reason, diversity. Third thing, this is very critical, job, work environment. The Japan's working environment is absolutely worse than here Sydney. I would say, of course, some of the Sydney people, some of my friends works really hard. It sounds like almost same as my Japanese friends who live in Tokyo, but maybe it's very in Australia, most of the people is saved from under the Australian government law. So I mean the payment and also the work time. So it's possible to get some work-life balance in here, Sydney. But if you work in this, I mean, really conservative way of thinking, the Japanese company in Tokyo is very tough. Most of my Japanese friends, they work, from 9 or 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. Then next day, he need to wake up 6 a.m. and go to the work. So he's doing like maybe 5 or 6 days in a week, like in a row. He's keep doing like this. But of course, in Japanese productivity, it's a high quality and very reliable. But it's some of these qualities because of this kind of work situation of the employee in Japan. So, but anyway, in here Sydney, maybe even like hospitality industry or works at the cafe or waiter, even not a dodgy one though. If you work proper cafe, the pay is double. I mean, double means double pay rather than Tokyo. Tokyo, maybe I think that almost the hospitality, casual work, maybe about $10 or $9. I heard that some of the article says that nowadays the Japanese work environment is getting better now, but still, maybe $10 to $11 per hour. But in here Sydney, from 18 or 90 bucks or about maybe $20, maybe average $20, I think. It's totally different. So if you work in here Sydney, it's possible, maybe most of the people can work in holiday student, right? And maybe they just need to pay for the rent and the food and expenses, of course, and also a school tuition fee. But still they can because, the pay is good and the work environment is not bad. And if you feel much stress, you can find another job. It's not so difficult. Just open a website and classify it and you can find another job with just friends, It's not so difficult. So this is the third reason I prefer living in Sydney. Reason number 4, open-minded. I would say you think most of the Japanese people are polite, of course. If you meet someone in strangers, like for the first time, はじめまして。原と申します。I mean, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Have to be really polite. But of course, have to be polite. It's very good custom and culture, our culture. But for me, to be honest, it makes some distance to someone. Okay, nice to meet you. The person A to person B I feel some distance. But here in Sydney, hey mate, how are ya? Hey, good mate, how are ya? It's very close. Sometimes it's too close. No thanks. You come too close. But it's very open-minded. I mean, no threshold. You know what I mean? It's very open and it's very easy to make new friends. Very easy to communicate each other. So the thing is, most of the Asian culture, this is just my opinion, or most of the Japanese culture feel like the outside face, nice to meet you, and inside face. So this is a totally different way. So, but here Sydney, most of the people really open-minded. No outside face, no inside face, just the same. I mean, not everyone, of course. This is a human being, but it's very easy to make friends and feel relaxed and meet new people wherever, outside or friends. So this is one of the reasons. Last one, the 5th reason. Small community. Sydney is a very small town. It's not a huge city. Compared with Tokyo. Tokyo's too big. And it's very hard to make some connections. Okay, I'll tell the story. When I left my hometown, I told you maybe Aichi prefecture and to the huge big city, Tokyo, I feel really isolated. Because at the time, I had no friends, and I just came by myself. I need to find a job. I need to go to the acting school and just everything. I was nervous because I was young, of course, when I was 24, and really isolated. Even so many people. This is my opinion, but very hard to make some friends. So But here in Sydney, it's very easy to make some friends because we have small community. For another things for the small means, okay, for the acting community, like I'd say, of course, I'm an actor and I'm doing acting gigs like TV commercial or some actor friends filming for short films for every day. And so whenever I just walk the city, like, you know, just walking, hey, how are you? Oh, this guy, hey, nice to meet you. Hey, what's up doing here? Like these kind of things are always happening because it's small community. Then you know, whenever you walk the city, you definitely meet some of your friends. It's very easy because Sydney is a very small town. I show you because from the vertical way, just I feel like maybe 30 minutes by walk, and horizontal way, you can just need to 10 minutes by walk. So it's a very small town, you see, and it's very easy to find someone there. And you know, and like I've already told you, the people are really open-minded, and you know, it's very easy to make some friends. Oh, even if you just come by yourself or you alone, you just go to some pub or bar or cafe, you just talk to someone, meet someone, that's it, and you can make some friends. It's super easy. Or just, you know, meet at some event. So when I just came to Australia, I didn't have any friends, so I just tried to use a meetup. So meetup apps and use the, you know, some acting community discussion or Japanese culture discussion or something. I apply for the, you know, I joined for the most of the meetup on every week, and I try to make some connections because I didn't have any friends at the time. So yeah, so this is a fifth reason, small community, I prefer to live in Sydney. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. So have you enjoyed? How do you feel? If you get some idea or opinions, please feel free to write down the comments on below. And also, from the first episode, I did 5 reasons why I prefer to live in Japan. And if you like it, could you please subscribe and help me to, you know, so let's make this channel bigger. All right, thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.